We'll start with this, Ben. Looks like that team meeting didn't work today because this team was just as sloppy as they have been for the last month.
Yeah, I wonder who was at that team meeting.
Well,
who do you think showed up? Who do you think showed up?
I think Cronenworth is at the team meeting. I think Joe is at the team meeting. He'd be at everything. Regardless.
Nomar showed up. Yeah.
Nomar Mazzara showed up. Let's see here. Who else probably showed up? The bullpen did not show up to the team meeting today.
No, not at all.
No. Let's see here. Who else did not show up? Oh yeah, CJ Abrams getting picked off of first base in the, I forget what inning it was. He did not show up for the team meeting.
Hassan Kim showed up.
No, dude, Hosmer was probably late to the team meeting, but he might have shown up. He just was late.
How about Taylor Scott?
Who? Taylor Scott?
He
didn't show up to the team meeting as well. I don't think the Padres even knew who that was. I think they were wondering, why are you here? You're not on this team. So yeah, the team meeting didn't work today. It was another game of sloppiness, another game. They couldn't get a big hit with runners in scoring position. And when they did, or at least they got runs. I mean, they had the bases loaded there and they got the two runs from walks. And then the next pitch, Abrams swings at the first pitch. Like, what are we doing here? First pitch.
8 straight balls. Yeah, I'm going to swing. Let's swing.
And we talked about this today on John and Jim. We're like, what's some of our sports pet peeves? And one of my sports pet peeves for baseball was kind of exactly almost what Abrams did today, except he was a new batter. Like, if it was 3-0 when he swung, I'd be like, what the F are you doing? But yeah, that is another pet peeve. When two guys in front of you walk on 8 straight pitches and then you swing at the first pitch, yeah, that's a no-go for me. So, I mean, dude, just another Coors Field special where the Padres can't win. And, it's the same story over and over again.
Same story, yeah. They had a 3-run lead twice. I know that Joe Musgrove did not pitch amazing. It wasn't totally, his night. This was the shortest outing of the year, 88 pitches. Didn't walk anyone. There were some points there where I kind of disagreed with the pitch selection, throwing fastballs when the first 2 strikes, were breaking balls. There was an at-bat, I think was the 5th inning or something. And after that, I mean, when the bullpen came in, that was when, let's say it was 6-3. Crismatt comes in. He didn't have it. But obviously my big issue was Bomel putting in Taylor Scott. Earlier today, the Padres activate Adrian Morejon, and you don't use him. Oh, wait. Yeah, they did use him. When it was a 3-run deficit.
Right.
What are we doing here? Why is Taylor Scott pitching when you got prospect people on Twitter saying, oh, this isn't his fault because he's a mop-up guy? Okay, why is he pitching in a tie game then when you have Adrian Morejon, one of your best relievers, out there available?
Right.
It should have been totally reverse order. Scott should have been pitching when they're down 3, not in a tie game. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. I think that the bullpen is in such shambles right now that they no one has like a defined role. Even in the closer spot, you're like, this is going to be shaky. So for whoever they are putting out there, it's like hey man, I hope this works out, right? I hope this works out. And you're right. I don't know the move. I don't understand the move. But again, it's like, who else do they have? I know you're talking about Adrian Morejon, but who would say that things would have been different if they flip-flopped places, or if Morejon was in there instead of Scott at that moment? Who knows?
Okay, but it's all about confidence. Like, Taylor Scott has no place in that game. Like, I get it was 7th inning, right? So maybe that's too early for Luis Garcia, but he hasn't thrown. He hadn't thrown since July 9th.
Yeah.
And they go to Taylor Scott before him. They go to Adrian Morejon before him.
Yeah, it was not good. All right,
Taylor Scott ended up throwing 29 pitches in this game.
29 too many. 29 too many. All right, man. We got a bunch of supers here. Let's get to them. Jared, thank you for joining us tonight. And by the way, half of the donations go to Ben tonight because John Schaefer's a quitter. That's how this works. So John, sorry, buddy, you're shit out of luck on this one. Jared says they throw 8 straight balls, bases loaded, 2 outs. Why the F did CJ swing at the first pitch? Bad pitch and a pop up to end the inning. Yeah, we just talked about that. Like sports pet peeves, that's got to be up there with a major pet peeve for baseball fans is seeing 2 guys in front of you walk, and not just walk, but walk on 8 straight pitches to load the bases, and you swing at the first pitch that's thrown to you the next at bat. Like, are you kidding me? Like, none of these guys are immune because they're young, right? That was a mistake. I don't care if Abrams is a rookie. I don't care if he's 20 years old. That is a mistake, and he should know that going to the. He's not Manny Machado. He's not Fernando Tatis Jr. He's not Mike Trout. He's not Shohei. Like, he doesn't have that to where he can swing at the first pitch because he's done so much in his career. Know the situation, dude. Know that this pitcher on the mound is way off right now. And know that even if the first pitch is down the middle, you take it because this guy is shaky. Now, if you take 2 straight pitches down the middle, then we got a problem. But the first pitch, the next at bat, by the way, it wasn't even a good pitch. It was like top of the zone. So like, I don't understand that. And this team continues to not hit with runners in scoring position. It has been a huge problem all year. And it just continues.
Yeah. I mean, like Crony and Mazzara, right? They showed up tonight. After that, I mean, like I'll just go back to, we talk about the walks, right? So they had those 2 walks there with the bases loaded. That's 2 runs. Then Hosmer hits a ground ball. Shocker. One of his hobbies. Hits a ground ball. Brendan Rodgers makes an error. That's another run. They gifted us 3 runs right there. They should not have even been in this game. Oh, and by the way, they choked away the game when they were allowed to be in this game. Like, it's just, there's no way that you could say that the Padres deserve to win this game based on the way that they played.
Yeah. By the way, you're trying to come from my crown as the biggest Hosmer hater on social media. I see what you're doing over there.
I mean, my goodness, it's
like, dude, honestly, if Crismatt did not move his head as fast as he did, he's in concussion protocol right now because of Eric Hosmer. Like John sent me that video that you tweeted out, and we were just laughing our ass off because Crismatt looked behind him, and Hosmer's throwing a fucking 97-mile-an-hour fastball at this dude's head. That wasn't even a good throw. Nolan doesn't catch it. The play at the plate, the Rockies, like, that should have been a run for the Rockies. That was a horrible call at the plate. And just, I kept rewatching, and Crismatt's like, oh shit, like, dude, it was going so fast at his head, he could have killed him, dude. It was so bad. Hosmer had just no regard for Crismatt. If that ball
and then earlier in the game, dude, ground ball to him, and he just drops the ball.
He just drops the ball, dude. But the Crismatt throw, like, I'm glad nothing bad happened, but all I could see in my head is that a video of Eric Hosmer throwing it 100 miles an hour off of Crismatt's head, and the ball just flying into the stands. Like, that's all I was picturing when I was watching that video. And thankfully it didn't happen, but it's funny to laugh at because it didn't happen. I was just like, oh my God, he almost killed him. He almost killed Crismatt. Oh, dude, it was ridiculous.
When I tweeted it out, I was like, maybe it's a stretch. I haven't seen the replay of the throw. And then I looked back at it. I'm like, no, this is pretty dang close.
Dude, it was so close. Crismatt literally turned and the ball is like right by his face. It was so bad, guys. We have to laugh from crying because this fucking team, dude, we're going to lose our damn mind. Oh, my God. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the super chat and appreciate you following the channel as well. I'm emotionally unavailable after this, but wanted to stop by and support the channel. Have a good night, all. Thank you. We understand. We know why. This team is very tough to watch lately, and it's very tough to watch just in general. But yeah, it's
5-12,
dude.
Last 17 games.
5-12. Oh my God. No, aren't they 6-13? Or are they 5-12?
Well, 6 was 13's 19.
Oh, got it. Well, duh. I'm not good at math. What's happening? Did you see the comment earlier? Like, this is weird. Jim's talking to his replacement. I was like, what? Thank you, Car Soap. Appreciate it. When you give up after Tatis trade deadline? Just, hey, when do we give up, guys? I want to know so I can have the rest of my summer plans. Don't give up now. It's not over yet, but it's not looking great. It's a situation where
weren't they 7? Oh my God.
Give up. Literally people in the chat. Just when do I give up? When do I stop? Dude, oh my God.
They were 17 games over 500 at one point. They're 10 games over 500.
Yeah, it's not great.
The Dodgers, they were down 6-0 and won tonight. How's that?